Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this linoleumless floor at the Coors Event Center. I'm Andrew Haubner with the CU Independent, and this is our 3 under 3 segment about JR Payne's announcement as the University of Colorado women's basketball head coach. Now, the 3 important things to take away from here. Number 1, don't judge a book by its cover, the same way you don't judge a coach by their record. Now, Payne has a 101 and 113 career record, 2 stops as a head coach in Southern Utah first, and then most recently Santa Clara, where she just arrived from. Now, people are going to say that it's not a Pac-12, it's not a Power 5 conference team, it's not 2 impressive resumes put together, but the one thing you need to look at is number 1, the fact that at both programs, Southern Utah and Santa Clara, she managed to turn the program around, and also that she built a different caliber of player while she was there.
Every place that she started and finished, she started where she's helped rebuild the program and got to a point where they've achieved great things in her last years.
Well, there's so many different ways I think you can gauge success. You know, for us, we love the basketball part of what we do. What we're most passionate about is the opportunity to work with young women that come into your program as, 18, 19-year-old students, and watching them leave your program as women that are capable of taking on the world.
Now, the second most important takeaway here is the fact that Rick George and JR Payne did meet a while ago at the Pac-12 men's basketball tournament in Las Vegas. Payne was just coming back from the WNIT at the time. Now, this has been a long and steady process. Payne has been on the short list for this University of Colorado team. She's been on the short list for the coaches that they might want, and the search firm also picked up JR Payne's name as well. So here's Rick George talking a little bit about the process that got Payne to Colorado.
Actually got to meet with JR when I arrived in Las Vegas for the first time for the men's basketball tournament. She happened to be on her way out, which was unfortunate because it wasn't the championship game, but she was gracious enough to stick around for a little while and meet with myself and Lance Carl, and so we met that day, and there was some time in between then, and we met last week, and we came to a decision late last week.
Now, the final thing to take away from this, no word yet on whether or not assistant coach Jamie Carey and assistant coach Mike Petrino will be joining this team. Now, Coach Toriano Towns, who is Payne's husband, is going to be the associate head coach. But Carey and Petrino were the only 2 that were kept on this team after the resignation of head coach Linda Lappy. Now, only time will tell if you see Petrino and Carey on this staff. I would bet that you'd probably say it's a pretty good chance they return, but of course, that decision is made by Payne, by Towns, by George, and by Seal Berry. That's been your 3 under 3 segment. I'm Andrew Haubner for the CU Independent. We hope you keep up with all of our coverage on cuindependent.com, and that's going to do it for us here in the Coors Event Center. JR Payne, the new head coach of the University of Colorado women's basketball team.